Manasar, you make a co-host Parth. You just make co-host to go in it.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, no problem, no problem. It's okay, completely fine.
Let me do and back post. It's fine.
Yeah, now it's fine.
Okay.
Let me start the recording.
Okay.
Now you can continue, sir.
Okay. No problem. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Hello, everyone. Hello, guys. How you are doing? Okay. So let me introduce about myself. Myself, Manas. Actually, I am working professional and I have experience about 12 years. So my main core field is the means enterprises. It's routing part, switching part, and then the wireless and data center. Okay. So let me tell something about the CCNA, CCNP, old and the new one. Okay. So guys, I am under impression that everyone is going through the CCNA. Am I right? Well, guys, you cleared about the CCNA stuff? Guys, are you able to see my screen?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yes, sir. Your screen is visible.
Okay. Thank you.
So guys, if anyone have any problem in the CCNA, just let us know beforehand. Okay. So sir will help you in
Yes.
right direction. But this course is CCNP, and we are going to cover the module that is a CCNP in core and NRC, where basically we'll more do the first depth routing discussion, right? Because even you are not done the CCNA, sir will start from the very scratch for the routing. So you are going to get entire thing about the routing. That is how the EIGRP is going to be configured, how my OSPF is going to be configured, BGP is going to be configured, like DMVPN, how the distribution is going to be happen, how like different tagging, filtering. So everything is going to cover. So if you do not have the very basic knowledge of CCNA, so I believe this is not right for you. So please discuss beforehand. But anyhow, sir will discuss more in detail. Yeah, sir, up to you. You
Okay,
continue.
no problem. Okay, no problem. Thank you. So guys, if you have any problem in the CCNA part, because in the CCNP, what we will do, we'll do the core routing part, we'll do the switching part, and we'll do the wireless part also. Okay, but it's divided. Some things are in the NRC and some stuff are in the NCore. Okay, so we need to cover both the NCore and NRC. Okay, and today I will explain you all the topics about the NCore and NRC and what is the difference. So all the things I will cover today, the basic stuff. So before starting, any doubt, please ask me so that after I can cover all the topics, the basic stuff. Any doubt? Anyone, anything want to ask? Please let me know.
So the major part I will join this course for the BGP one, BGP and OSPF.
Yes, BGP and OSPF, that will be the advanced BGP, OSPF, MPLS, and the EIGRP, complete the advanced part. So I will cover that on the NRC.
Okay.
Okay, that thing will be covered because in the NRC, you know, the main topic is the OSPF, the BGP, MPLS, and the VPN along with the EIGRP. Okay, anybody anything want to ask, or I can start?
Ajay, you have any question? I believe you're trying to ask something. Ajay? Ajay, any question you have? आप कुछ पूछना चाहते हो? Anything in your mind? Okay, so you can go with your show, right? I believe let me mute him. He is just
Okay.
unmuted.
Okay. Thank you. So guys, what we will do previously, the topic was the CCNP. If you go back 4 to 5 years ago, it was the CCNP. Okay, CCNP, that was routing was there, switching was there, and T-suite was there. Okay, but now Cisco what did, it is only the two parts. If you want to be a CCNP, complete the CCNP, then you need to do two things. One is the anchor part, and after that the second one is the NRC part. Okay, let me start from the NRC. Okay, what the topics we need to cover, what are the syllabus, okay, what type of benefit you will get from the NRC. Then once the NRC topic will be covered, then I will directly jump into the NCOR. Okay, So as you guys are already did the CCNA, okay. So what we need to do cover in the CCNP NRC part. First, I will do the NRC. Okay, let me write. First, I will explain you about the EIGRP. Okay, EIGRP is there, and after that, I will jump into the OSPF, then BGP, then MPLS. Guys, please remove the mouse. Anyone Osak is there? Please remove.
Yeah, guys, do not write again. Manasa, just again stop sharing and share it again.
Yes.
This will be removed. Please do not annotate, right? Because it is going to just disturbing for everyone.
Let me open again. Okay. So let me start from the NRC part. What we will do in the NRC? First, I will start into the EIGRP. Guys who are not talking, please mute. First, I will start the EIGRP, then I will jump into the OSPF, then BGP, then MPLS, then the VPN part. Under VPN, what is there? IPsec is there, GRE is there, MGRE is there. Then what I need to do? I need to put the IPsec over the GRE, and again I need to put the IPsec over the MGRE. Then what I need to do? DMVPN and DIVPN, that is 3 types. One is there, phase 1, phase 2 is there, and phase 3 is there. Little difference, but we need to do all the lab. Let me start from the EIGRP. In the NCORE and in the NRC, some of the topic are same, but in the NCORE there are some basic stuff, like in the EIGRP. So in the NCORE, what is there? Some basic diagram, like suppose I will create 4 router, okay. Then I will put the IP interface, loopback, everything I will configure. Okay. Then I need to set up all the things. Then from this loopback, I will create a loopback here and I will create a loopback here. This need to be reachable. We do all the things. First, I will cover the theory part. Okay. What is the theory part means? What is the EIGRP timing? What is the SIA? And what are the neighbor state? And whose protocol is do the equal cost load balancing? This type of some theory is there because theory is mandatory. Because if you will attend the interview, first question will be theory. No one will ask you that directly some kind of scenario based questions. Suppose you are attending the interview, the first question from the EIGRP will be like that. Someone will ask, what is the SIA? And if you are not able to answer the SIA, that is the basic part. Okay. Or if you are not able to answer when FD will be greater than feasible distance and what is their feasible successor, when FD will be greater than FS and when it will be less. Okay. What is the feasibility condition? These are the some basic stuff, basic theory question they will ask you. Once you will give all this answer, they will enter into the scenario based questions. Okay. So this topic will be covered in the NRC. Some basic part is there, but what we will do, I will start from the NRC, and NRC all the parameter from the EIGRP is there, including the named mode is there. All the stuff in the classic mode is there. Redistribution is there. Filtering is there. And the how you can do the EIGRP is unequal cost load balancing. It will be support the unequal cost load balancing. But how you can get it? How we can do the unequal cost load balancing from the variance value? And what is the variance value? What is the FD? What is the FS? All these things we will cover in the EIGRP. Okay. Let me. Yes. Anyone? Guys who are not talking, please mute. Okay, let me show you one thing, what we will cover and who is thing we need to do in the EIGRP. Let me cover, then we'll go one by one. You can see this type of labs will follow. Okay. From the institute end, you will get the access of the lab. Okay. 24/7. You can start to practice. So in the EIGRP, what we can do? Let me see. So this kind of this type of loopbacks we are created. Loopback is for because this is the means this is from the guys, please mute. This is the LAN part. Okay. So as I don't have the clear LAN environment, so what I will do, I will create some kind of loopback. Sometimes it will be 10 loopbacks, sometimes it will be 5 loopback, 7, 8 loopbacks. These things I will create. Okay. And I need to advertise these things under the EIGRP protocol, how I need to EIGRP, when I can only put the network, when I can put the subnet mask, and what is the issue with the old router. Means if you are using any kind of iOS less than 15, and what is the issue like that? If I will advertise this one over this a major network, what will be issue? If I will advertise this one over this one, what will be there in issue? Exactly same thing we will do in the practical level. Okay, because sometimes maybe some interviewer will ask, if you will do some major network over the major network less than 15 hours, then what will be the issue? These things we need to know. Then we will do some kind of filtering. Then we will do the MD5, the authentication part we need to do. Then we do the EIGRP load balancing. We need to do unequal path. Then here we need to do something 50 Mbps, because generally we are not touch any kind of things in the real environment. Okay, but in your CCIE exam, whenever you will appear your CCIE exam, this type of question will be mandatory. You need to manipulate some kind of Mbps, some kind of bandwidth you need to manipulate, because then that time, suppose it is the 50 Mbps, okay, and it's the 5 Mbps, it's the 25 Mbps. So every time the route will be go like this. Then what is the use of this 5 Mbps? Sometimes I need to do 30% or 40% of traffic. This should at least 10%. How I can achieve this? 10% traffic should be go here, and 90% traffic will be follow like this part. How we can achieve in this the EIGRP? And one more thing is suppress map. If you have heard about the BGP, there is a suppress map also. Okay, how we can that is in the BGP, it is leak map also it is called. How we will do the leak map? Okay, this type of things, this is the all the part covered will be in the NRC, but in Encore there is some basic EIGRP, basic theory, how we can do the EIGRP and how we can do the routing part and the filtering part. But I will cover in the NRC. So all the topics should be covered at once. Okay, no need to go repeatedly to the Anchor. So in the NRC, I will cover the EIGRP. Complete lab we will do. And through the institute, you can get your access and you can practice this session. This will be the EIGRP, and let me show you what actually we do in the EIGRP. Just a minute. REAP is not there now, but in the redistribution, I need to let you know what is REAP. Okay, because REAP is already outdated due to the very less sub count. So, but in the redistribution, whenever you will redistribute BGP into REAP, EIGRP into OSPF, OSPF into REAP, then that time I need to tell you what is the REAP. And this type of things we will cover in the EIGRP: basic initialization, network statement, what is the network statement, what is the auto summary, what is the issue in the old iOS, what is the issue in the new iOS, and what is the passive interface, what is the difference with passive interface in the REAP and the EIGRP. Okay, now some authentication we will do in the filtering, SCL prefix list. Same time I will let you know what is the route map. Under the route map, how we can declare the routes and how we can achieve this one through the filtering. Then some kind of manual summarization is there, and I already told you the load balancing part. Then leak map, this is the suppress map, and definitely you get one lab from leak map in the CCI. And after that, the named mode EIGRP. Okay, these things under one umbrella, we can complete all the lab in the named mode EIGRP. This is the complete part of the EIGRP. Okay, and once I will cover the EIGRP, it will take 2 to 3 class to cover the EIGRP, and after the next class we will do, generally we are doing an interview session. Okay, so 30 minutes or 40 minutes. If anyone will be interested, he can join, or else I will tell the question and I will let you know the answer. This type of things generally we will do in the EIGRP. Any doubt, anybody from the EIGRP part? Else I will move into the OSPF. Okay, no problem. Let me move into the OSPF part.
Guys, this is just open session. So if you have any question in your mind and if you really want to discuss, so please discuss, right? Even you don't understand any keywords like what sir is explaining, like different like keywords in EIGRP. So even you can discuss. That is definitely going to be covered.
Yes.
But please be vocals and try to ask if you have any query, because it's the open session, so it is going to helpful, right, for everyone. Thank you.
Anyone want to ask anything?
I just want to ask you one thing about the loopback IP address. What is
Yes, actually loopback is for the logically you want to use on the router. If you want to use any kind of logical interface is there, okay, you can use the loopback. Through the BGP, what you are doing generally in the loopback, we can advertise this loopback and we can create an aversive for the loopback. Suppose this router is there, okay, and this router will be completely failed, okay, then there will be no use of the loopback because my hardware is failed. But here, why I am using the loopback, I don't have any kind of LAN environment because in your environment, what you are doing, you have the router, you have the SD1, you have the core switch, and you have the access switch. From that access switch, a lot of LAN environment is there. But here, I don't have the LAN environment. So how I need to do this kind of lab? So this is the reason I am creating the loopback. But in original, why we are creating the loopback? That is for the logical interface. Clear?
Instead of that, in the router, there is no LAN segment also. You can
Yes.
configure the IP address to the interface, right?
Yes, yes. If there is also no need, means if you want to configure any kind of loopback, directly you can put interface loopback 0 or interface loopback 1, whatever ID you want to put. Then you can do the IP address there. It will be just the logical.
Okay.
Okay, clear?
Dinesh,
Anybody?
would be great if you can just volume up your mic. Your voice is a little bit soft. Okay. So next time, please adjust your mic. Thank you so much.
Right now you can see it.
Yeah. Thank
Okay,
you.
no problem. Okay. So anybody want to ask anything regarding to the EIGRP? Okay. Let me go to the next part, OSPF. And whenever you will do this NRC, again, I am telling, let me try to. Yes. Whenever you are trying to do the NRC, again, OSPF is the most important part. I need at least 4 class to cover OSPF because in OSPF, I will let you know what are the topics we need to cover here. OSPF, whenever you will go to attend the interview for the regarding the CCNP part, okay, routing switching, and now it is called the enterprise. So definitely you will get 30 to 40% questions from the OSPF. And next 30 to 40, you will get from the BGP MPLS. If you are getting from the routing part, if you are giving interview from the wireless, then switching, then question will be different. But from the routing part, 30 to 40% it will be from the OSPF and 30 to 40 will be the BGP MPLS. Okay, so these things they need to be very clear because a lot of topic are there. Suppose simple basic question, whatever will be the question they will generally they are asking. This is a router, this is a router. This is R1, this is R2. E0 by 0 is connected here, E0 by 0 is connected here. And this is a router. This is the different scenario. This is question number 1. This is question number 2. Okay. This is S0 by 0. This is S0 by 0. Okay. And the third question. This is one area. Suppose area 0. All are E. Question number 1. First question. Who will be the DR and VDR here? Who will be the DR VDR here? Who will be the DR VDR? Anyone can tell me? Question number 1 and question number 2. Here who will be the DR VDR? And here who will be the DR VDR?
In point-to-point network, there is a node DRPDR established.
Yes, in point-to-point and serial SDLC, you know, that is the PP. Okay, so here we will not, there will be no DR video selection will be there. Okay, we'll do the lab and I will show you there. But a lot of people, they directly told that they will do the router ID, they will do the physical interface, they will do the logical interface and the priority, everything they told. And after that, DR will be selected and the higher will be the DR. No, in this one, there is no DR VDR because we are using the serial. And how OSPF know this is the serial? If I will create a loopback here, 1.1 and it will be slack site. Okay, So if you will advertise this loop back, question will be like this. If I will advertise this loop back under the OSPF, okay, what will be the subnet mask you will get by default? It will be 32, because that time why OSPF, OSPF use one of the protocol, that is ARPA. It is intelligent enough to count loop back as a loop back. Okay, so these things generally, this is some basic question. A lot of stuff are there in the OSPF. These are some basic questions you will get. And a lot of people I have seen in the interview, they told in the one area there is one DR VDR. No, it's not like that. It's completely up to Ethernet segment. How many Ethernet segment you have? You need to count how many segment on an area. According to the segment, it will create your DR and VDR. Okay, these are the very basic question, and people did a lot of mistakes. Okay, so these things we will cover. And what I will do first, I will cover in OSPF, I think 3 or 4 labs. Let me see.
Excuse me, sir.
What?
सर जैसे कि हमारा एरिया 0 के अंदर 4 से 5 राउटर लगे हुए हैं, तो हर राउटर पे डीआर और बीडीआर इलेक्शन होगा क्या?
हर राउटर में नहीं, हर इथरनेट सेगमेंट में।
हाँ, मतलब हर इथरनेट पे।
हाँ, हर इथरनेट में। देखो यहाँ पे जैसे, लेट मी एक्सप्लेन इट हियर। यहाँ पे कोई मुझे बोल सकता है हाउ मेनी इथरनेट सेगमेंट आर हियर? Here only one Ethernet segment. Why? This is connected all to the switch. Something like L2 switch. Okay, it is connected. It is only on the Ethernet segment. Here only one DR VDR. But here the situation will be not like that. Suppose this is my point. I made it point to point. Suppose I did not made it point to point. This is Ethernet segment. This is Ethernet segment. So in this, I have two Ethernet segment. Two DR VDR election will be there. Whenever we will do the lab, you can do the show IP OSPF neighbor. Through that command, you can see whether it is a DR VDR or it is the extract state or it's the full state. Everything we can see who is the DR VDR. On my lab, I will let you know. And same thing, what will be the issue here? It is the point-to-point link. Here it is the point-to-point link. How many SLA will be generated? What is the validated SLA? I'm not getting you. Could you please repeat?
Ajay, you asking something? Ajay, your voice is breaking. Ajay? Ajay, just go in the good network. You're going to be... But so as mentioned, Kuldeep, right? Sir mentioned that's a very simplest way, right? You can see the one broadcast domain we have in the one Ethernet segment, and they have the same network ID. So that in that case, sir, like mentioning, we are going to get one DR, one BGR. So if the subnet is going to be same in the same LAN segment, so we'll get one DR BDR. But if it is going to be changed, likewise, sir mentioned in the different scenario where Ethernet R6 and R7 connected, they have different subnets. So there is a different DR BDR. Right, sir? If I'm not wrong.
Yes.
So Kuldeep, did you get?
यस सर, अभी
समझ आ गया ना?
Yes.
ठीक, good.
Yes.
Any other questions? Basic, it is going to be have a very deep dive later. But फिर भी, if anyone have any questions in your mind and you want to have some feedback, please share. So it is going to be more interactive sessions. So the end goal of this session, you guys learn more and more, and you have the brainstorming for every scenario. And this is how we functions, right? Thank you. Go ahead, sir.
Yes. Then I have two area here.
सर एक और क्वेश्चन है मेरा यहाँ पे।
हाँ जी।
जैसे आपने बताया कि सीरियल सेगमेंट में हमारा डीआर बीडीआर इलेक्शन नहीं होगा, बट मुझे चाहिए, तो फिर उसके लिए कोई डिफरेंट प्रोसेस रहती है क्या?
नहीं, सीरियल में आप जैसे सीरियल डाल दिया आपके सही, वो तो एज एचडीएलसी उसको काउंट कर लेगा ना, एज ए सीरियल उसको काउंट करेगा। तो अगर आप उसको इथरनेट के सेगमेंट में डालोगे, देन इट विल गो फॉर द अगेन फॉर द इलेक्शन प्रोसेस।
Okay.
Okay, this is the benefit in the OSPF. Okay. Now suppose in this I have only two area 0 and area 10. We will see where we can do the summarization. How LSA 1 will be generated, how LSA 2 will be generated, and how LSA 3 will be generated, and how LSA 3 will be traveled. And what is the difference of LSA 1 in this segment? What is the difference of LSA 1 in this segment? How it will be differ from the Ethernet segment? How it will working in the P2P? These things we will cover in our lab, all the things. Let me come to the second part. Now the second lab will be like this. Okay, this is the most important thing, because here we will cover The LSA5 will cover, LSA4 will cover, LSA7 will cover, all the rest of the LSA will cover in this diagram. And a lot of area are there, means what is the NSS area, what is the stove area, and what is the totally stove area, what is the extension of NSSA. Here, before going to the practical session, what I will do, I will let you know how it will work. Because if directly I will do the lab in the OSPF, because it's not much difficult, but some little bit difficult in the area type. Okay, you need to know, because if you will open your book, open your notes, and you will just do the read, then you will not able to crack the interview, because some things they will ask how it will be behaved. Some diagram they will given like this. This is an area, this is an area, then some OSPF area they will given, some REAP area they will given. So you need to know the concept. Okay, so before going to my lab, what I will do, what is the regular area? Okay, and how regular area the routes will be there, and what is the OIA, what is the difference between O, what is the difference between OIA, what is the difference between OE2, what is the difference of OE1, OE2, and ON2, ON1. All these things we will do in our lab session. Okay, but before that, what we will do, I will let you know what is the stove area. When the OSPF area will be 200, what will happen to the total stove area? And how here my total 1100 routes are there, but how it will be 501 here, how it will be 200 here. So that from here only you can able to know what is happening with the stove area, what is happening with the total stove area. So you don't need to read its thrice and fourth time, fifth before the interview. Okay, just one time it will be enough. You need to understand from this diagram only. Once you will know and how NSSA will be work. Interview you will ask this question. Suppose I have implemented NSSA here. My route is there, it's okay. But how return route will work? Because I don't have the ping, I don't have the reachability. So something there issue with the return route or the direct route. So on which route there will be issue? On the direct route or on the return route? So you need to know what is the issue in the NSSA. So once NSSA will do what I need to do, whether I need to do the stub, whether I need to do the totally stub. Everything through this diagram, through this route, first I will explain, then I will do the lab. Let me show you. And then one more thing is also there. Then this is the last lab of the OSPF. That is the virtual link. Suppose my area 0 is not connected to the area 10 directly, or area 20 is not directly connected to this route. So what will happen? No route exchange of the route. So what I need to do? I need to do some virtual link here to here, here to here. So after that, it will be established. Okay, these things we will do the lab, and let me show you what we will cover in the OSPF. And this is the NRC. So everything will cover the OSPF part also. Let me show you what I will cover. First, I need to cover this part. What is the OSPF? How it will work on the Ethernet segment? How it will work on the P2P? Because this is the before entering into the OSPF, you need to know what is the P2P, what is the Ethernet, and what is the cost there. Okay. First, some basic theory I will let you know from the CCNA. Although you are doing your CCNA and you are very good on the CCNA, but I need to cover that OSPF, BGP, OSPF, EIGRP, this part from the CCNA stuff, because theory is quite important again. Because sometimes what the technical people are doing, they don't have a lot of time to check your CV. They will do the screening. No, what they are doing, so they will give some basic question to the HR. Okay, like what is the P2P? What is the OSPF? What is the OSPF link? What is the LSA7? What is the difference between LSA4 and LSA5? So this question will be asked by your HR only. If you will give that answer, then only you will be screened for the technical round. Okay, so for the theory, if you will means for the giving some kind of L1 interview, then also you will need to know what is the complete theory part. Okay, so first I will cover all the theory part from the CCNA stuff, then we will enter into the NCOR and NRC. These things I have not written here in the CCNA part, because that is the a lot of theory are there. This is completely your CCNP to I OSPF. So what I will do, Ethernet segment I will do, some kind of LSA will do 1, 2, 3. Then we will do the authentication part. Then we will do the multi-area setup, what I have shown you in the diagram. Then the filtering, then the summarization. Once I will do this part, then I will go to the second one. Second one, here we do. I will redistribute EIGRP REAP. then reap EIGRP OSPF static and connected, everything I will redistribute. And what is the issue in the old subnet? What is the benefit on the new subnet? Why we will not using the subnet word while doing the redistribution in the new iOS, and why you are using this subnet word in the old iOS? That thing also I will let you know. And then the OSPF, area type, the stub area, total stub area, NSS stop, virtually everything I will let you know on the OSPF part. So any doubt till now? Till OSPF, EIGRP and OSPF? Which any doubt you can ask.
Sir, we're gonna see how the practical session also, right? For the class.
Now, what you are telling?
I mean, we're gonna have the practical, right, while doing.
Yes, everything will be the practical. Let me show you. Because from the institute, you will get all.
Right now, it's an intro only, right? Not a theory part also, right?
What you were telling?
I mean, it's just only intro, right? Not a theory part.
No. It's just the intro. I will let you know what are the stuff in the CCNP Encore. What are the stuff in the NRC? How we'll start from tomorrow. Okay. And once I will enter into the lab tomorrow, let me show you one. Tomorrow I will start from the EIGRP. Directly EIGRP will start. And let me show what we will do. This is the NRC, EIGRP. We'll start from this lab. Okay. And all the only in my class, only IPs are configured, nothing else. Everything will be from the scratch. All the configuration will be the scratch. Okay. I will do so that you can learn a lot of things. If you have any doubt, you can sometime you can ask me. All the things will, because in the NRC 95% are the lab part. Okay. Only that DNAC part is some kind of theory is there. But here EIGRP, OSPF, BGP, MPLS, then VPN, 100% are lab. But theory, again, I am telling theory, you need to know. Reason, the first 3 to 4 questions will be theory part. Okay. So let me comment to the next one. Any doubt, guys, regarding to the OSPF, EIGRP? Okay. Then what we will do? Then I will start from the BGP part. Okay. And this is the BGP. You also know in the CCNP part. Anyone working on the EIGRP? Sorry, BGP. Anyone have worked on the BGP part? Okay, no problem. So BGP, generally you know that to connect the different AS. Okay. So how BGP is working? What that stuff I will cover in the BGP. Let me explain you. Again, this is the completely practical, but again, I am telling theory part. I will let you know what are the theory part in the BGP. Okay. Once I will let you know all the theory part, then we will enter into the lab. And what we will cover in the BGP, let me show you. Yes, BGP, what first we will do? First we will do the basic BGP. How the two, suppose this one is a, let me open this one. Suppose this is a router, this is a router. Okay. This is one, router 1, and this is router 2. And this is suppose 1.1.1.1. This is dot 2. Okay. If I will ask you what are the stats in BGP, easily you can tell. Anyone can tell the stats of BGP? Anyone ever? Ideal state, let me write. Ideal state is there.
Ideal.
Then?
Extra.
No, extra in that is in the OSPF. OSPF and BGP. A lot of people I have seen, they have confused. OSPF is there down state, init state, two-way state, extra state, extend state, load is there, pull is there. And how BGP is working, ideal is there, connect is there, active is there, open sent is there, open confirm is there, then established is there. If I will ask you, you can easily tell what are the ideal, what is the connect, but question will be not like this. If you are giving the interview for greater than 6-year experience or around 8-year or 7-year experience, in between 6 to 10, the question will be not like that. What are the stats in BGP? And you can explain. No, the question will be like that. They have given you one, they have given you the two, and they will ask, please do some basic lab. Suppose I will do here, this is the autonomous number 10, 20. They will ask you, do some lab on the R1, do some lab on the R2, and let us explain how it will go from the ideal to established. And if you are giving interval for less than 3, then the question will be, tell me about the stats in BGP and please let us know all the stats. Okay, if you are giving more than 3 years, then definitely the question will be like this. They will give in the 2 router and they will ask, please explain all the stat on this diagram only and do some labs. Okay. So first class will be mine, because a lot of times 60 to 70% I have seen the panel are asking this type of questions. Okay. So first I will do this type of basic lab. Okay. Once I will complete this one, then only I can enter into the bigger one, because BGP in CCNA not much stopper there. So you need to know from the scratch. Let me open the BGP, what I will do. Then only I want to enter into the bigger one. Okay, first I will do very small lab. I will explain you what are the there, and sometimes question will be like that. Open send and open confirm. You don't need to do anything. It will by default, but sometimes if interviewer want to, means they want sometimes to create a lot of problem. Okay, if you are giving 80 to 90% answer, that time they want to create some kind of problem. Okay, so then the time what they will ask, I don't want R1 to send the open send. Then what you need to do? So everything we need to prepare for the interview best. Okay. Then what we will do? I will do this kind of lab. This is the bigger one. First, we will do the small one. Once your concept will be good, then I will do this type of. Here we can do some kind of route manipulation. Is the why? Can anyone let me know why we are preparing BGP? What is the benefits in BGP?
Because path manipulate the path.
Yes. The main thing is we are playing with the attributes. I want to return this, send this traffic here. I want to receive the traffic here. I want some of traffic here, some of traffic here. But these things will be easily gettable from the BGP. So this is the reason we are using BGP. A lot of attributes, but generally in the real environment, 97% time we have seen what is there: local preference, AS path, and MED. And out of 90%, 70% time, these two. So you need to be very clear. And 3% of time, they are using some kind of localist. Suppose they are using some internet they are using, and no advertise, some community attributes also they are using, no export they are using, no advertise they are using. This is 3%. But in the CCI and CCNP lab, you need to know, because there will be a question. Okay, so everything we will cover. But in the real environment, generally 97% time, where local preference, AS path, and MED, and maximum time these two. Okay. For that, we need to do the lab. If I will tell you only the theory, first I need to tell you the theory. What is the benefit from the wet? What is the benefit from the local AS? Then how it will, when the incoming route we can manipulate, through wet or through local preference, through AS path, or through MED, the metric. Okay, everything I will explain. Let me open the notepad, what I will cover in the BGP. Yes, you can see BRF also. BRF, I will do a special class. What is the BRF? And MPLS also, main part is the BRF. Okay, how you can segregate the global routing table. So, and the address family IPv6, a separate class. The never relationship, how the, and what is how authentication. What is the next step? What is the eBGP and IBGP metrics? AD value, where IBGP will be preferred, where eBGP will be preferred. Suppose I will do a static route there, and I will do the advertise all the routes in the your BGP. Then what is the symbol of R? A lot of time people I have seen, they told that R is for RIP. No, on that condition, what is the RIP failure? How RIP failure will be represented? Okay, these things we will cover here. And something the main part is here. This one all, sorry. and path preference. All the path we need to know. Everything, all the path we need to know. We'll do the lab and how the policy will be work. What is the private AS? How the configuration will be work? What is the root reflector? When we send the open send, when we send the open confirmations. A lot of topics are not mentioned here, but in the BGP, it's the advanced BGP. In the CCNP, because it's the CCNP to CCI. If you will open the CCI syllabus, okay, not much more than that from the BGP. Everything we will cover on this class. So, and what is the benefit? And after that, the interview question will be like how you will get the interview question from the BGP part. Okay. Any doubt till BGP, please ask. Else I will move forward to the MPLS. Any doubt till BGP? And let me show you how we'll do. Here we'll do the root reflector. Okay. How root reflector will be work. If there will be two root reflector, how it will be working. Okay. What is the dynamic neighborhood? And here we will do the path manipulation. I will send some traffic here. I will receive some traffic here. Okay. For which path we will do. Okay. So that thing will, everything will be covered in the BGP. Okay. Then the interview session. Okay. You can see this type of things. This AS400 is there, AS700 is there, AS600 is there, EIGRP is running on there. And I would do some kind of static and I will do some kind of redistribution. Any doubt, guys, till now BGP? Else I will move forward to the MPLS. Okay. So MPLS is there. Okay. But in the MPLS part, let me show you. What is the MPLS? You know, what is written here? Describe. What is written here? Describe. Describe means only the theory part. But if I will tell you the theory part only, then there will be no benefit. Again, I am telling this is advanced BGP to MPLS, OSPF. Everything is advanced here. So I will complete all the lab, whatever is there in the enterprise network. I will not only the describe. For describe, you can leave this part. Okay, I will need to do all the lab. Let me show you. These are the diagram in front of you. I will start from this one. Okay, this is the smaller one. Once how is the internal one means is the ISP, how the internal router or the MPLS3. How I can receive this route 500 to 800. Okay, this and how UBGP. Suppose my in the MPLS, RD is there and RT is there. And suppose normal will be support 64-bit. And here plus 32, 96. By which protocol you will get the 96-bit? Okay. When you will do the VPN beeper? When you will do the activate command? This type of question they will ask you. Okay. So then that time what we need to do? We need to do all the lab, not only description. Describe I will definitely I will do because without theory we cannot do anything. But I will need to do the complete lab. Let me show you. Oh. Yes, this is the MPLS fast lab we will do, smaller one. Then this is the bigger one. Here, the lab will be like this. And if someone will ask, suppose here I want to receive the route from this route. Okay, these two, suppose this is my sister company. This is my sister company. Okay, I want to travel this route. This route should be here. Okay, suppose this one is the LAN environment. Okay, 10. I want to send this route to here. How I can achieve this one? Okay, suppose here my BGP number you can see. This is the suppose 65001. Okay, here also I will do the here some kind of redistribution I have done. Same thing I will do, but suppose this one is also 65001. The question will be like this, and here 10.11 is there. 10.11 is also received there. But as per BGP rule, what you will do, it will discard when you will see the same AS number. But I need this route. A lot of time you have seen your company are doing the different AS number to avoid this kind of situation. But in the CCIE, you will get this type of question. And in the interview also, you will get this type of question. This is one, this is one. But as for the BGP rule, it will discard this. But definitely I need 100%, I need this route. Because a lot of L2, L3 are there here. Okay, a lot of servers are there, a lot of clients are there. So how you will get this one? Where you can do the allow AS in, where you can do the AS override. Okay, this stuff will be covered, and we will do. You can see here is OSPF, here is REAP, here is EIGRP, here is BGP. Completely redistribution will be there again. Okay, I will do all the lab. It's not only description, because in the syllabus it's description. And again, I am telling for this class also I need 3 class because it's the advanced one. Okay. Once I will do this, I will enter into the next one. Here you need to know. But before this lab, I will explain this one. I already told you it is the 96-bit, how the 96-bit route will be supported. Okay. So what I need to do, I need to explain you all the things. What is the 96-bit route? What is the RT? How this one will be travel from here to here? Which command I need to put here? Okay, everything I will let you know. How the MPBGP, suppose from the MPBGP table, how it will go into the VRF. From VRF, how it will go into the customer. From this diagram, everything I will let you know. PC redistribution is there, MPBGP. Whatever I did on the labs, every time I will explain you through the diagram. What I did in the OSPF, if you are able to remember, before 15 minutes ago, I told you. Same thing we'll do first lab, then a diagram. Then I will explain you all the things. What will be happen? What will be happen? What will be the interview question? This type of things we will cover in the MPLS part. Okay. Any doubt? And one more thing. If you are working any people in the SLT and LLD, this is not the part. This is not the syllabus part. But you will get some kind of physical to logical lab diagram. Physical to logical you need to do. In the OSPF, I will explain that part because every time it will be same. So on the OSPF, when we do the LSA, I will let you know if physical diagram will be given, then how we will retrieve the logical. This will be the, again the lab question. Okay, you need to know. Till now, guys, any doubt? Any doubt? Okay. Then what we will do? We'll go to the VPN part. Okay. So VPN part, what I will do? First, I will do the GRE. I already told you. Then MGRE. Then a pure IPsec. And same time, I need to open the WhatsApp. You need to know if I will do the GRE, what is the packet size? When I will do the IPsec, what will be the packet size? Okay. When I will do the native IPsec, what will be the packet size? When I will put the IPsec over a GRE, then what will be the packet size? Sometimes you will get this type of question also. So for that, I need to open the WhatsApp. Then that time you can clearly see. And same in the BGP also, we need to see from the WhatsApp only. Okay. When the 179 protocol will be generated, suppose here BGP, why I will open the WhatsApp? Suppose R1 and R2. Question will be like this. Here you have created the BGP. This interface is under BGP. You have put the router BGP 10, then never, this never, then AS number of this one. And here you have not put. So on which this port, when we will open the WhatsApp, which port number it will be generated, and from where which port number will be generated. Okay. So these things, BGP also we need to do the WhatsApp. Once I will do this VPN part, then almost all the things are covered from the NRC part. And then we'll do the basic part, how DSCP IPR will work, how the snooping will be work, what is the DSCP snooping, what is the TACAX, what is the .1x authentication, what is the MAB authentication, this type of thing, HTTP, HTTPS, and the last one. And this is the theory. This is the SDA part, the DNAC. So how we can monitor? I have the DNAC, so I can show you how you can monitor this one. From the DNAC, you can onboard how, suppose you are doing on a wireless. I need to onboard my wireless on the 9800 wireless on the DNAC. So from the DNAC, I can able to see all the access point. So how you can onboard? This type of things I can show you in the DNAC part. Okay, then some kind of SNMP is there, or the main things are there. Okay, so guys, any doubt? And I will start from the NRC because OSPF, BGP, MPLS in the NCORE, they are the basic. So here I can cover. Till now, guys, anything, any doubt from the NRC part so that I can go to the NCORE then? Guys, any doubt?
One question.
Yeah, I have one doubt.
Yes, tell me. One by one.
Yeah,
Yes.
you are covering in this whole syllabus is downloading in Cisco website, right? I mean, official Cisco website, right?
This is the official Cisco website.
Okay. You are covering everything right in for and in each and every topic right. In going forward, for example, last time I was trying to some other institute. Okay.
Actually, your voice is not. Could you please use your headphone? I think you are use the hand free. Could you please use the headphone and tell me? Actually, I'm not able to hear you properly.
Give a second.
Yes.
Are you? Now you can able to my.
Yes, it's quite
are
better.
You able to get my
Yes,
voice right?
Yes, quite better. Proceed.
Hello.
Yes, it's quite better. Please proceed. Hello, guys, am I audible?
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Ramesh having a problem. You can continue, sir.
Okay.
He will connect again.
Okay. So this is the guys. This is the completely NRC part I told. And now once that will be covered, I will come to the NCOR. Why I will not start from the NCOR? Because NCOR from past 10 to 20%, a lot of theory are there and you will be getting bored. Okay. So what I will do, I will start from the complete lab, the NRC part, then I will move into the NCOR. Let me open the NCOR syllabus. Just a minute. Yes. You can see now. These are the architecture. And whether you are working on a networking field, again, I am telling, although it's a theory, but definitely you need to know. Suppose you are working today, you have 6 years experience, it's okay. But whenever you will have more than 10 years of experience, you need to watch a architecture engineer, architect. Okay, so then the time normal engineer will not work. Suppose one of the site, very basic example I am giving you. Okay, right now they have the connectivity like this. Suppose they have the SD. SD is connected through the suppose 93, and here some access. Very basic example, 296.0.296.0.296. Now they have suppose 100 users, and they told you as a network architect, they told you they will give you a project and they will ask you, sir, we have around 200 users now. I need a very good architecture in my environment. Okay. Very good architecture means you need to follow the price also. Okay. Every time, this one is the most important thing, price. Without price, we cannot do anything. Without money, we cannot do anything. We are completely zero. So what you need to do, you need to know about the cost. You need to know about the architecture. You need to know what is the tier 1, what is the tier 2, what is the tier 3, what is the collapsed core. Suppose here you have given, you told them buy 2 SD1. You told them, please buy 2 SD1, please buy 2 9500. Okay. Then these will be in the SVL, this is the SVL technology. Then you will ask buy 9300, 2 9300, all will be in the stack. Okay. 9300, all will be in the stack. Okay. But they don't have such budget. They will not afford this one. Then what you need to do? You need to follow another architecture. Okay. Again, before the architecture designing, you need to do some kind of study. When the user will be connected last time, generally we are taking 3 months, 3 months study, because generally someone may be take leave up to 3 months, not more than that. Okay, so generally we are taking 3 months study. Before the 3 months, how many user was there? What is the output? What is the input is there on the port? On the port basis, you need to do a study. Then only you need to represent. If they will tell we don't have this much of budget, then you need to reduce this one. Here you can do something in the core. You can do the put 2 switch through the SVL for the redundancy purpose, and in the access you can put 1. Even if suppose they have 70 users, so then the time you need to create the collapsed core. What is collapsed core? All the things, these are theory, but quite important thing. Okay, these things in Encore, this will be there. And the Encore, the main part is there. If anyone doing the Encore, he will know about 40% to 50% wireless. And that is your CCNP, some kind related to CCNP wireless. 40 to 50% you will get, not the 100%, 40 to 50%. Let me show you what are the stuffs are there. You can see what other wireless modes are there. What is the cloud mode is there? What is the on-prem is there? How you can do the WLAN design? What is the client density? And then if you will come to this part, it's the completely wireless. And it will be again the completely, here it's the totally description. Okay, but if I'll do the describe, it will not work. Let me show you how we'll proceed. I have the 98 setup. I will do virtually. We'll create the WLAN. We'll do the, what is the client density? What is the RF tag? What is the SSID? What is the policy? What is the flag? What is the tags? What is the site tags? Okay, how policy will be different for different site, and what is the main question? What is the flex mode? What is the connect mode? Along with the traffic flow, all the things, the wireless part you will know on the Encore part. It's a very good one. Wireless is a very interesting thing. Okay, and it's the booming one. Then once it will be over, then we will go to the netting part. These are the completely lab again. Netting is there, NTTP is there, PTP is there. Then you need to go to the IGMP part is there, then span is there, RSpan, all the things is there. Again, the DNA is there. Okay, this thing. And one more thing, in the Encore, you need to know all the things. This one is quite important again. SSRP is there, BRRP is there, and GLBP is there. And whenever you will give the interview, what they will do, suppose this is the LAN site question, and same time the one is connected here. Okay, here BGP is running, here SSRP and BRRP is running. Okay, and the question will be like this. If you are giving any kind of interview in the mainly service provider, suppose anyone working from the orange here and BT, 60% question are from this one. Under LAN, it's SSRP, BRRP, here it's BGP. So you need to know what the things, how it will work. Then we'll do the SEL, all the SEL we'll do. Then what is the COOP protocol? That is mainly the policy and all the authentication. You can see what is the .1x, about that this one and PSK. Same time I will cover in the wireless part, because pre-shared key in the wireless you need to know. And what is the MAC-based authentication? What is the endpoint security? This everything. And last part is the automation, and it's the newly implemented into the Encore syllabus. Okay, these things basic Python you need to know, but it's not like that the DevNet. You need to know the basic things and how we are doing using this one in the DNAC. What is the epic? What is the JSON? And some basic command you need to write there. Okay, so this type of things it will be covered in the Encore part. Okay, so guys, any doubt till now? Yes, it will be 24/7 virtual lab. Ramesh, it will be 24/7. There will be no issue. Yes, we'll put the lab there. You can easily access. You can create your own lab, because in BGP, what I will do, because for me it's not possible to do all the 10 labs. Means same time I will let you know what is the AS path. Okay, I will do the lab, 1-2 lab I will do, but for your homework I will do 2 to 3 different type of scenario question, and you need to practice that one. If you will be success, then it will be very good. If there will be any issue, you need to let me know. Okay, so
Okay,
guys,
could you please tell me that the course duration?
It will be generally 4 months. Okay, 4 to 5 months it will
2
take.
months.
Yes, 4 to exactly. Sorry, it will be 4 to 5, but I need to include the interview session. Without interview, there will be no benefit. Okay, I will explain you all the things, and suppose I have explained you everything in the OSPF. Now the question will be, router 1 is there, router 2 is there. Neighborship is not going forward from the extra state. What will be the issue? These are not in the syllabus, but I need to tell you. A lot of time, because
one more.
What?
Yeah, sorry for interrupt. I need clarification regarding some some enterprises are facing some slowness issue. Users are facing some slowness issue, internet
Yes, for
slowness
the
issue.
slowness is
So we are teaching like that, right? I mean, what is exactly users are facing?
for the
Like
slow.
slowness issue, IP
Yes.
is not assigning.
Yes, this is the L1 line. Whenever you are getting L1 type of ticket, that I suppose one web browser is not opening. So what is the basic step? What you need to do? First, you need to ask the affected user, affected make. Before that, you need to know for the whole site it will be facing the same issue or only the one user. If it is one user, then you need to do this type of thing. Affected Mac, affected from all the machine, you can just ask them IP config/all. Okay. And if you know if the browser, what is the browser, then you can do the NS lookup there. You can get the IP there. Okay. And from the IP, you can do from your environment, you can do the trace. And where it will be, the trace will be black. You need to see whether there is a firewall or not. If there is a not a firewall, you need to identify on your environment. You can easily know what is this one. And here in this device, you need to enter and you need to see any kind of SCL is configured there, any kind of routing issue is there, this type of things. This is the reason why I told you generally it will be the 4 months. Why I'm telling it is the 5 months. All the interview question I need to cover. Let me show you generally what I am keeping in the interview session. I don't know whether I have this one or not, but let me see if I have some.
Then one more question.
Yes, tell me.
Yeah, for example, in one organization, 10 people are sitting. The 10 people are using the same internet connection.
Yes.
But around 5 people are able to access the same network, but 5 people are not able to access the internet. What type of troubleshoot we have to do? How to analyze? What is
yes. If only the 10 people are using the issue and 5 people are not using the issue, whether you are the any kind of slowness is there, anything. Okay. First, you need to know if the 10 users are on the same subnet or not. Same flow or not, because here it's clearly if only one user is getting issue 9 hours. Yes. Guys, if anyone is not talking, please mute. Okay. So in this condition, already you told that 10 people are not getting issue and 5 people are getting issue. Okay. So there is no issue from the ISP end. Okay. 90% time, there is no issue from the ISP end. So what do you need to do? First, you need to identify in the 5, what are the subnet they are getting. Whether they are the same subnet, whether they are with this one, and whether they are the different subnet. If there is the different subnet, you need to identify on this subnet if any kind of special routing is there. Okay, you need to check this one. And for this one, if any kind of 5 users are getting issue, then you need to check sometimes after the, if you are using, suppose in your environment, there is the Zscaler. Okay. And in this 10 users, suppose you are in the Dubai. Okay. So my gen node is towards Dubai. And for these 5 people, my gen node is toward the Los Angeles now. But so that it will be they will get the slowness effect 100%, because it should be Dubai, because if your site is Dubai, your gen node should be the Dubai, but you are getting the LA. Okay, why? Then you need to do 2 things. Your proxy pack is totally completely updated or not. If only these 5 users, you are using any kind of local proxy is there. If local proxy they are using, you need to update. You need to restart the computer first, then you need to do the GP update. Generally, these are the things we are generally follow. Clear?
Okay. Yeah.
So guys, any more doubt? Please ask. Ani is there, Dinesh is there, Arshal, Madan, please ask. Rahul, Ramesh, Srikant. Guys, please ask.
No, sir, not from my side.
Okay. Any doubt? Yes. What I told you, this type of interview question, it is just for the one class. Okay. This will be because after all, you are spending some kind of money. Okay. You need to clear the interview, because every time you also want, I need 40% high. Okay. So for that, the interview is quite important thing. Okay. In my experience from the last 12 years, I have seen what type of question they are generally asking. Okay. So whatever is my experience, I will share with you. I will try to cover all the question, but all the question cover is impossible. Okay. So I will try to cover 80 to 90% for the interview panel will be asked. Okay. So these things I will cover. And We'll do all the labs. So if all is good, please let me know. We'll wrap up. Anything you want to ask, please ask, guys. Classes.
One more,
Yes.
you are working professional, right?
Yes.
Okay, I mean, you are working in the enterprise, right? I mean,
Yes.
you know very well, like how users are impacted.
Yes, this is the reason I told you from the beginning. If you on the interview session, okay, I will let you know from the suppose you are working on the snow. Generally, people are working on the snow. Okay, suppose I am getting a snow. Whenever you will get a ticket from the P3, okay, which team it will be? Because
right?
yes, no. I am telling because sometimes I have seen fresher people are doing, okay, and that time they need to tell. Suppose some sales people are there and they don't know how to handle the ticket. For the my interview session, I need to explain all the things. When L1 ticket will be there, what you need to do L2, because in the interview you need to tell all the things.
Nowadays, what enterprise, I mean, organization is expecting, like what type of troubleshoot?
In
Like
the
if we are
enterprise,
getting the
in enterprise, first is the routing, then switching. Then your enterprise is including the SDA is there, SD1 is there, okay. Then your wireless and DC.
Yeah.
Okay, these things you need to know to be an expert, okay. But without this routing and switch, you cannot do anything. This should be quite clear. Once it will be clear, because SDA right now only 20 to 30% I have seen they have implemented. For the next 4 years, it will be 100%. But till now, SDA is not implemented. And the DC, you need to know the both. NXOX, you need to know the SDA.
Okay. Are you teaching any Nexus switch, like data center switch?
Data center is not covered. That is the completely data center. Let me show you.
So Ramesh, for data center, sir will we'll set up the new batch later on, and sir will going to cover because sir is an expert in the basically enterprise routing, switching, wireless, and data center. So if you have any specific doubt during the session, he will definitely help you out. But for the special classes, we have the separate DC core for as per Cisco syllabus. So that is going to be start very soon. Okay, so we'll update you.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Yes, you can see Nexus is there. So that's something. Yes, what we need to do in the complete. This is the Nexus course. What we need to do complete Nexus switches configuration. What is the STP work in the Nexus? All the routing protocol. How EIGRP work? What OSPF will be work? What is the VXLAN? This is the main part in the DC. And how you will configure the VPC? What is the fax? What is the dump switch? These things all will be covered in the NXOS. Again, one part is there. That is the DCACI. Okay, guys. So any other doubt related to Encore and NRC?
Sir?
Yes. No.
Mainly I've just joined the course for the routing part only because right now I'm in a working profession.
Okay.
Okay. So I've been struggling in that routing part only. That's why I just joined the course for that.
Okay.
Okay. But I'm just concluding this class. I mean, this whole class, I have to be stronger in the routing part, especially in BGP, and everything with the parts you have mentioned in that NRC.
Yes, NRC, NRC I will do all the routing part. It's the advanced. EIGRP will do.
I just joined.
Dinesh, you don't have to worry, right? The module is going to start with the NRC only, so everything is going to be, covered, and definitely soon you are going to become expert, okay, in routing, right? The lab practice.
I'm not a normal person. I can't understand.
Yeah, I understand, Dinesh. No worry. We know, right? So we totally appreciate, right? And very soon, everything is going to be hands-on lab is going to be started. So you start feeling comfortable. I know, you coming from which background, and so we'll put a lot of effort so you can feel a lot of comfortable after learning this. Okay, don't worry.
Dinesh, no worry about that part. In the networking, we have seen a lot of people from the different organization, and right now they have a lot of CCI. So no worry about that part. Okay. So guys, any doubt?
I believe we are good, sir, for today. Okay.
Okay.
And Annie, you have anything to ask? I believe you trying to ask something, Annie. Hi, Annie. You have something to ask, or we are good for today? All right. So I believe we are
Yeah.
good, sir. And thank you so much for everyone joining the session. And thank you so much, sir, for a great session.
No problem.
We'll
Thank
meet in
you.
next session. Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone. Good night.
Bye-bye.
Thank
Good
you.
night.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.